Hello. Hey guys, how you doing?
Doing good.
Not you.
Hey. There was a silence. I thought I'd answer the silence.
So we have just watched I've partly watched, but the guys have been watching semi-final one, jury final. So
Semi-final.
Semi-final, jury.
There's no jury.
What have I put? I don't know what I've
Jury
put.
final.
I'm so tired.
But anyway,
I put semi-final
it's
one, jury
basic-
final.
it's basically the dress rehearsal that used to be the jury show, but
Exactly.
it's not a jury show anymore. It's just a dress rehearsal minus the juries.
All right, let me change that then, because so
anyway.
it's semi-final one, dress rehearsal 2. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yes, that's
dress
exactly.
rehearsal 2,
Right. Dress
formerly known as the jury final.
rehearsal.
We are tired, guys.
Very tired, but it's been an amazing experience here in Basel so far. Have to say before I run, because I've got some other commitments right now, but you guys are in for a treat when
Oh,
it comes
yes.
to the interval acts here.
And the opening.
Also, the hosts here have been fantastic
Yeah.
from what we've seen. Lots of surprises I don't know how much of a surprise they will be after you've watched this, but it's going to be a great show. The stage looks amazing. Some countries have maybe surprised the guys here tonight as well, so we will let you talk. I'll let the guys here talk about that. But yeah, what a incredible first semi-final this is going to turn out to be. Hello to you, Bubble Pirate. You're saying San Marino is your number one from semi-final 1. Okay. Just while are you in the middle of something, my dear?
Yes.
Okay, when Maria has finished, we're going to come and get her to give you her own personal reaction to Poland's Justina's performance, because that was, she might start crying.
We are acting to our country. You react, please. I'm listening.
I'm going to say, because I've only seen part of the show tonight myself, but Iceland opening, what a fantastic opener. I wouldn't be surprised if we see those boys go through, actually, because it's so much fun.
I think they definitely
watching
qualify.
Vibe on stage, and actually the performance was solid.
And it comes across really well on the screen as well.
Yeah. Any other comments about Iceland?
Great opener.
Fantastic opener. And then we have to talk about Poland, because second on Justina. Wow. I was absolutely blown away by Justina's performance tonight. Obviously, there was maybe a few minor technical issues which will be ironed out, and we regularly see that in these dress rehearsals. So if you're reading about or hearing about technical issues, don't stress, all you Poles that might be watching, because this is why they have these rehearsals, so that all these kind of technical errors, of which most countries will have small technical errors in their performances tonight. They will all be ironed out by the show tomorrow, and that is going to look freaking amazing. Poland. Maria will come hopefully and give you a couple of minutes just to react herself, but am I allowed to say that you were emotional watching the performance? She was emotional watching the performance.
She made me cry.
I know, and it was so beautiful to see. So happy for her. Hello to you, Ellen Hanwright in Australia. We love the fact that you get up so early. Also, I don't know what time it is in Australia. You're ready to wake up at 4:45 a.m. tomorrow. Ellen, we've got our turquoise carpet interview with Gojo's just gone up on our channel as well. But guys, I have to run, but I'm going to hand you over to the gorgeous Ibrahim, and Jess is here as well. I'm joking, my darling.
This one loves to annoy me so much.
Guys, how could I ever be annoying? What is she talking about? Can I just say that Jess almost killed me tonight? I'm almost not here. Jess, honestly, people looking at it saying, Jess.
Just try to kill many other people.
Let's clarify this. Andy put the tripod in the wrong place.
So it's my fault that I nearly died.
Yes.
Just give us some poison cake, guys. She's bad. She's evil.
Yes.
I'm surprised I haven't got a concussion, put it that way. Jess has been getting violent here in the press centre, but yeah, an amazing semi-final. You guys are in for such a treat tomorrow. And make sure you vote for your favourite song, because your votes will make all the difference. And quickly say hello to The screen is so small. I can't read these things. Agera, hello. Finally, we get the best show ever. You're from Poland. You're going to be so happy when you see the performance tomorrow. If you've got Polish family around the world, make sure they're voting for Poland, or they have to be in one of the Eurovision, in one of the... I don't know what I'm saying, guys. I'm going to leave you. Love you. Mwah.
Okay, so let's go back to the live chat. So Ellen, you're saying it's 7:30 a.m. right now, so that's not too bad. You decided to sleep in now as opposed to tomorrow. Definitely not sleeping in on semi-2 because Australia first. Yes. Sadly, the Aussies have to make sure they're up really early for...
I admire your courage, Australia. You rock.
Yeah. Ellen, you're asking what is your opinion on the new qualifying announcement thing?
I liked it.
SHIT.
I liked it. It's okay.
I think it's unnecessary. Don't fix what's not broken.
I think the Swiss unnecessarily wanted to sprinkle their Swissness there, and that's the result.
I mean, in my opinion, there was nothing wrong with the way that it was done before, and I don't think it's fair to highlight 3 artists, because basically, for those of you that don't know, spoiler alert if you don't want to know, but 3 artists come up on the screen. The hosts will say, for example, I don't know, Poland, Armenia, Netherlands, and then they announce one of them as qualifying, and then the next qualifier to be announced, they choose another 3, and they say the country name. They have the camera on all 3 of them, and then they say the name. But when it gets to the last and 10th qualifier, they don't have a split screen. They just have all of the ones that are left over, basically. I don't really like it because potentially you could have a country coming up multiple times in these 3s and never qualifying. It's giving them false hope.
Oh, they said that actually that's not going to happen during the live, but yeah. But basically you're right. If there is the danger of this, but the production is going not to try to do this.
Yeah. So that's what we think of it. Agera, you're saying yes, Justina, the best.
She blew my mind away.
Right,
We
baby.
love Justina.
Justina, if you're listening.
Rye Bailey, you're saying hi, you're on late. Yes, we are.
You're never late, Rye. Never.
Because the show finished, because we're an hour ahead, of course, and the show finished late, so we are a late one tonight. Megan is saying it's giving them false hope, but it could have a toll on their mental health, potentially. And you're also asking what was Croatia and Cyprus like. Well, Cyprus has probably one of the best agents of the semi-final, in my opinion. And I think Theo Evans sounded good on stage. It looked good, and I could see this qualifying.
Yeah.
As for Croatia, I didn't see too much of that one. But as I've seen in the dress rehearsal earlier today, comes across very well. He seems confident on stage.
He's very confident. Marco is very confident. He's selling the song perfectly.
And it's a good staging that matches the song. I'm not sure if it's going to qualify, though.
I'm not sure either, if I can be honest. And it's not that we don't want Croatia. I mean, Croatia was a hair close to winning. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. But maybe let's talk about the interval acts that we saw, because we never saw them in the dress rehearsal this afternoon, and so we couldn't talk about it in that live.
Yeah.
But the first interval act, we do see the hosts performing with special guests. We're not going to tell you the special guest because we don't want to ruin the surprise, although some people I think have figured it out online already. But there is kind of a singing number similar to what we saw in Malmo last year, where the hosts get involved, and brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, let's not spoil who's in it, because that's going to blow your mind.
Yeah, but the hosts have great chemistry on stage, and
they do have great chemistry. I was surprised when they chose Sandra Studer, the woman with the green suit. But I mean, she was so warm, and she was also so good. So yeah.
Guys, can I just interrupt very, very briefly? So let me guys know what you're doing. If you're not, if you're going home, let me know you got home safe. and
We won't,
just
because
message
we
me.
won't look.
All right, I will just message me with your whereabouts,
Yeah.
and then just last check of the table to make sure we've got everything. I think I've got all of my stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get back to this. Bubble Pirate, you're saying if Austria win the whole thing, can't wait to meet you guys in 2026 in Austria.
I love to go to Austria.
Me too.
Yeah.
I've been there before. I'd love to go back again. Right, Bailey, you're saying you're hoping it's
But let's
not.
see if that happens as well, because nothing is clear this Eurovision.
Right, Bailey, you're saying hope is in Austria because it's expensive. I don't think Austria is that expensive. If you want expensive, you need to be here in Switzerland.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm Swiss, so I can't say it. We are expensive.
I
We're
paid
more expensive.
£5 for an ice cream. £5 for a
Can-
bottle of
can you
Pepsi,
imagine?
guys. 5 whole British pounds. It's ridiculous. Anyway, let's get back to it. Megan, you're saying, was the intervals the most surprising part of the night? I mean, I guess it was surprising only because we hadn't seen it and
Yeah,
we didn't know
because
what to
we-
expect.
But I have to say, like, there was also many talks. You can make your opinion tomorrow, but in my opinion, it's not because I'm Swiss. Honestly, I think it's one of the very best interval acts that we've
Yeah.
got. Honestly, it was just so cool
Yeah.
and funny, and yeah, they really put a great
Yeah.
show. I'm
And-
very proud
yeah.
as a Swiss. I never thought that we could do
Mm.
something like this here.
And similar to the opening act of semi-final one, the first interval act again, has a very good nod to Switzerland and their heritage and their history. And I mean, of course, it makes sense because the contest is in Switzerland. But it's just nice that they're just showing off their country and their history so much.
Yeah, because
And
we
this is
don't
only-
have the possibility to do that
Mm.
often as a Swiss.
And this is
So-
only the first show, so maybe there's much more to come. So here we go. Let's see. We have Mr. Dimati. Hi guys, greetings from Lithuania. Hello to you.
Good luck to
You
Catharsis.
must be excited for semi-final too. Aris M, you think the new announcement method will not go down well?
I think it won't disturb everyone. I don't know. Maybe some won't notice.
I think it will be a very mixed reaction.
Yeah.
I think. Rai Bailey, you're saying you've just booked a watch party in London. Woohoo! Is that for the semi-finals or just the final? Let us know. Ellen, you're saying honestly, no matter where it is hosted next year, it'll be expensive for me. Last year you spent 10,000 Australian dollars. No way.
Oh,
You love being an Aussie Euro fan who spends 5,000 Australian dollars on flights and accommodation.
yeah, but
No.
Sweden and Switzerland are like bad
Yeah.
example for like being cheap.
Now that is dedication. Now, of course, we have to talk about the second interval act tonight because there was 2 interval acts. There was the first one, which includes the host and a special guest. And the second interval act, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know, don't listen.
Yeah, I'll skip 10 minutes.
Yeah. But as you already have seen, we had the announcement of Marina Satti, Sylvester Belts. Who was the other one? Why has my mind gone blank? Marina Satti, Sylvester Belts,
Yolanda,
and
Jerry Hyde.
Jerry Hale, yes. It was announced they would be performing at Eurovision. We see them in semi-final 1. Not going to tell you in what capacity or how, but of course it's related to Switzerland. So stay tuned for a very beautiful performance from them
Emotional.
in semi-final 1. And let's go back to the chat bubble. Pirate, you're saying Cyprus could be the Moldova 2015, which sadly didn't qualify, but I think they did have some kind of scaffolding in their staging from what I remember. I think Ukraine, I think Cyprus is going to qualify this year.
100%.
Yeah,
I think that too.
yeah.
I feel it.
I don't think it's the most competitive song, but the staging is
No.
really good and it comes across well on stage. So, and they're last in the running order. So,
Like there is no discussion. It's good enough to advance to the finals.
yeah, exactly. Mr. Damati, you're saying the cheapest country would be Ukraine or Poland for next Eurovision. I would love to go to Poland for
Yes.
Eurovision.
Welcome.
I
We
was
don't care who wins. We're just gonna vote for the cheapest country this year.
Yeah, I mean, I was in Poland for Junior Eurovision in 2019, and they put on an amazing show. And I've been to Poland a few times. It's beautiful country, so any excuse to go back there would be amazing. Patrick is saying hello to Maria,
Hello.
and Mr. Dimati is saying Siamanko Marishu. Rai Bailey is saying, is it Celine Dion? Is
No,
it Celine
they just
Dion?
announced they will be not.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows? Maria for the representative of Poland 2026. Woo! I could put points to you, Maria.
Thank you. Yes, I will host my house, my 35-meter square apartment in Silesia.
That's great. We do some camera tricks to make
Yeah,
it
no
big.
problem.
But I mean, hypothetically speaking, if Poland did win,
Yeah.
like, how do you think a Polish Eurovision would be?
It will be by Maria's place.
Like, would it be like a big party?
I
Like,
think it will be a huge party and people will love it. It will be like Krakow or Warsaw maybe. They don't like to do it in the capitals right now.
yeah.
So I think like Krakow, the nice
But maybe it
arena, or
would
like
be different if it
Dice.
was.
Which is like
does
by the
Tangshan
sea, yeah.
has an arena?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a lot of arenas, so
Like, because
we
then
already.
we'll have like Eurovision at the sea. Tangshan
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
seafront.
Okay, prayer circle for Justina win.
We're like
Um,
fantasizing already, guys.
Yes. Kenny Boy says, hello everyone. Hello to you. How are you guys? We are tired, but we are good. I think. Yes.
I don't know you. I'm bad. I'm joking. I'm very well, guys.
But we are very excited because it's our first day in the press center today, the first day it opened. And it feels like Eurovision 2025 is finally kind of beginning.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, it felt like this since yesterday.
Yeah.
The first week, like, it was empty because,
Yeah.
they reduced a little bit Eurovision. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But the only thing that I am all okay with it's because for me, it's very important the welfare of the artists.
Yeah.
So for that,
Definitely.
it's definitely good. And we do also some other kinds of content otherwise. So yeah.
Exactly. Patrick is asking, how did you enjoy Poland's performance?
We are a fan of
Oh
it.
my goodness.
It's stellar. Like, she cried. She made me cry. I was like, oh, Maria, because it's so amazing. And
Yeah.
honestly, like, the people that don't believe that it will land like in the top 10 are a little bit delusional, I guess, because there is everything in it. They have the combo of perfect televote and jury appeal. I mean, because technically it's so hard to sing. Also, like her witchy screams, etc. This is not natural to do with the voice, and I know about what I'm talking about. So yeah, like, big up, Justina. You are definitely one of the queens, goddess of this year.
Yeah, 100% agree. Rai Bailey, you're saying Maria for Poland, Ibrahim for Switzerland,
Yes.
Jess for UK. Why not? I would love to go on a Eurovision stage. I think it would be so fun.
Speaking of Switzerland, I won't be
fun.
shocked if you pull a double win, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Because this performance, I was all
Amazing,
shaking.
really. I don't think
It's
it's a
so-
win, but I think we
Maybe
might be
not.
top 5. Switzerland is such an amazing performance,
Yeah.
really. And we don't have much ballads, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I think potentially jury winner maybe for Switzerland.
Yeah, might be.
I would not be surprised by that.
I'll be happy.
Do you know that I did on my channel like the big plebiscite and Switzerland was second at televote?
Oh.
Yeah.
You told me.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
told me when she
so,
arrived in Basel. I
who
was
was that?
shocked. I did not expect
In
this.
televote, Austria.
Okay.
Austria won both jury and the televote.
Ooh.
Yeah, and the second was Switzerland in the televote, and I think third in the juries or something. I don't remember exactly, but it was really surprising for me. I love Switzerland as well.
Okay. Mr. Dimati, you're asking how was the Netherlands performance?
It was okay.
It was
okay,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I must say, as a Dutch from, not Dutch, I wish. No,
She lived in the Netherlands.
I
I
live in
lived
the
3 years and a
Netherlands.
half in the Netherlands.
Yeah, so I'm very connected to the Netherlands, like I take it as well emotionally, and I really love the song. It's my most listened song of this season, but I must say I'm a little disappointed about the staging.
Oh.
I am
Yeah.
too. For me, it's the biggest letdown, the staging,
Yeah.
because the song, we love it. And before that we see the staging, everyone was thinking that the Netherlands will
Might
be
win
so
or
high,
something.
or might win,
No,
etc.
it's not a chance.
Like
winning.
now, it's very hard for them. Like I will be so pissed off if the Netherlands doesn't go to the final.
No, they will go to
But
the
they
final,
will,
but
yes.
it might be as well like 10th place, is 20th place.
Like what
you
I
know.
don't understand is like how Netherlands like struggle with staging lately. Like also Jos was nice, you know,
Yeah.
but the staging, like you have to work.
But your song was like, the song was strong enough. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
like they
And
put the
Netherlands,
most amazing songs
yeah.
out.
And C'est la vie, it is a great song, but it is a radio song, you know.
Yeah.
And with the radio song, we saw it many times. You need to elevate it with the staging, and for me, this is not elevated. It's like okay, it looks nice. Don't get me wrong. He
Yeah.
sings pretty okay now. Like I think the Panic after the first rehearsal was a bit overrated. He's singing
Yeah, he's
well.
a bit emotional when
And
he
the
sings,
beginning
which is
of the
cute to
staging
see.
is amazing. The ending is amazing, but in the middle there's like literally nothing happening, and I just don't understand it. And yeah, I don't know. Of the song will like defend itself, or yeah, it will be not so good as we
What
think.
I'm happy is that if it goes to the final, it won't be butchered by the jury. So
No, of course. I love the song. Really, it's my top 3, and yeah,
it's one of the songs I listen the most this year. I mean, I was so surprised of the lives they did in the Netherlands and stuff,
Yeah.
and TV shows. Those were, wow. I would have preferred if they took the same dances that they had then and also in the clip,
Yeah.
because they had sass.
I actually quite like the staging for the Netherlands.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the evolution from him being alone to joining the dancers to joining the violinists to kind of them being alone again and then being with his younger self in the mirror. I think it's a nice storytelling. I really
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I
Yeah.
think that the storytelling is going to appeal to a lot of people anyway. Proof is just.
No, but why there are like 3 instruments on stage then? You know what I mean? Like the storytelling, I understand the story,
Yeah.
but this instruments,
it's
and they're
difficult
so
to get.
random. Like he just randomly appears there in the middle. They are like, I think they are like, the
It's
shot
like
is
they
not
are
good
there,
because
they're
of
just
that.
to be nice, you know, to be pretty, beautiful, but
Yeah,
like
but
with no story behind.
we don't need that, you know.
Exactly, we don't need that.
Okay, let's move on. Bubble Pirate is asking, what is your favorite San Marino entry? Mine might be a bit of a shock because it's not Say Na Na Na.
Ooh, which one? Then?
It's the 2018 entry, Who We Are by Jessica and Jenny B.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I think mine will be this year's, and I
Oh,
love
yeah.
Adrenaline.
Oh yes,
I love
that's a good one.
Adrenaline, Achille Lauro too.
Oh,
like,
yes.
why did it not go to the final? Like, please. And then this year, like, it's I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
Yeah,
love that.
I
That's
like
also
this
the
one
song I
too.
listen a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Faith Thomas, you're saying, be safe, have fun, and Prost. Prost to
Prost.
you
Prost.
too. And thank you for that. EU Euro, you just came home from work and you want to know how was Albania? Very
I'm
good.
gushing. Yeah,
I
Very
love it.
good.
it's
I love
excellent. Just excellent.
Yeah, and like, you know, the red colors and the white colors that we see on the screen, they go together so well. And like the staging they've got really works for the song.
it. Yes.
Some
Yeah.
of the camera angles I think are a bit questionable, but other
Too
than
far.
that, yeah. But otherwise, I think
Yeah, they
Albania is
do
going to
too
do
much
very
red
well.
shots.
Yeah, I think they'll have no problems qualifying and potentially could get left side in the final.
Yeah.
I think.
I
For
am
sure.
pretty sure.
What
it's
is the
going
best
to lag.
Albanian result? 5.
Seuss, yeah, fifth.
Sus. I think it's gonna go higher because there is fan appeal. Like maybe they'll do something like when Norway last year did not get much point because I don't know, like with Blanca Paloma and stuff. Those were songs that I really felt that they were going to be very high.
Yeah, the juries
with
especially.
the juries especially, and also somehow with the televote, because I felt like, oh, when people like Eurovision, they like things like this, but it seems like the mainstream voters don't get it as much as we do in the bubble.
Yeah.
Okay. We have Matt Hardspade. Hi, first time here. Well, welcome to our channel. And because it's your first time, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to us. And you can also find us on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, X, and we have a website, eurobox.tv. So come and join us on there if you like. And you are asking us our favorite to win it all. Yours is Austria. Well, my favorite in general is Sweden. and I would be happy to see Kai win. But I kind of feel like I'm now on the Poland winning train.
No, Poland is not gonna happen. Like I love that, but
I love Kai and I love Barbara
but it's not
Basel,
winning.
but I don't
Please,
think it's
no,
winning.
no,
Honestly,
no.
I don't think it's winning. I didn't feel a single winner vibe from the song. It's great, it's funny, it's party.
Yes, it's
but
amazing.
but from beginning to the end, there is not a single moment that, to me, unfortunately, and I don't want to shit talk about the song, but I don't know. It's difficult to grasp how this will, like, it's not logical in my mind. Loreen and even Carrie, like,
Yes.
I don't know. It's musically, it's like, it's great, this kind of folk songs, but I don't know if it brings anything that it wins Eurovision, apart to give Sweden their 8th win. Like, I would prefer, honestly, that Sweden wins with something extraordinary that they have to fight,
Yeah.
because it's too easy for Sweden. We go every year almost to Sweden lately, so
Yes, I do agree. I agree completely with you. Yes, and I
I'm
love
for
the song
change.
also. It really, the staging looks amazing, and the
yeah, I want to hug
lasers,
them
yeah,
and
they
do
are
party
amazing,
with them.
and it's fun. But it's not a winning song for me.
Yeah, for me either. Like, if we are talking really winning song, I'll go like in the route of Finland, Switzerland, and others. Even Poland is
Yeah.
more a winning song in my opinion than
Yeah.
Kai is. Like, there is no real climax in the song, and structurally either. Like, I think that they are going to get a huge result, but I am strongly a believer that odds bookmakers are completely wrong this year.
Okay, then.
But I'm wondering if the bookmakers it's still up because of Mons, like
Yeah,
a
that's a
lot of procents are
possibility.
still there. Because I know how betting works, but I don't know what happens after. When you bet the country, like, can you withdraw it? Probably most
What I've
not.
noticed sometimes is like that we, like, here are like, oh, this was not that good, and then it goes up in the odds.
Yes.
Like, how?
No, odds are really weird this year, I must
Yeah.
say. They are very, very weird behaving.
It's not because OGA and fans are like thinking, oh, this is gonna win. That it's a truth,
Yeah.
Like, some years the OGA winners is the same. Like, we had Destiny winning a year. Did she won Eurovision? No, she made
No.
place 7. So everything is possible. And also, I do believe that maybe some people had doubts until now, but now that we have all the songs, some are so competitive that you it's more difficult to predict who's gonna win.
Yeah.
But yeah, for now, as I said, but we have to see more rehearsals during the week. It's Finland and maybe my own country, or I don't know which ones I see winning otherwise.
Can we go to the bottom of the comments?
Yeah, of course. Right, Bailey, you think, oh shit.
No, like we can see the comments that people are commenting now.
Yeah,
Yes.
of course. So,
Because I wanted to see
of
if they agree with
course.
us or not.
You don't have to agree with us.
Rizuku, you don't like the cameras in Poland at all.
Oh, that's
Jojo,
very a taste question.
you're
if I'm being
Yeah,
honest.
that's like,
Jojo, you're asking how was Norway's performance? You heard something about his vocal sounding a bit tired. Do you think they can qualify? You're nervous.
Yeah, are you kidding? He was perfect.
I thought he had a really good performance. I don't think you need to worry about qualification at all for Norway.
There were no vocal issue, not a single one.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, because I listened to it very carefully. Sometimes people, like, just because he rhythmically said a sentence like differently, are like, he sung bad. It's not true. Like, Alessandro is doing an amazing job. That song was not one of my favorite, but like, I want Norway in the final. We need that song in the final.
Yeah, I think they will qualify.
Norway, 1,000%.
Yeah, I can fathom a grand final without that.
No.
When did it happen last time?
Rai Bailey saying you don't agree Sweden winning. You don't agree Sweden are 100% winning. I think that means.
Yeah.
Okay. Andy Eurobox, we are amazing apparently, and we are working so hard. So you need to send us lots of love. Thank you very much for your kind words, Andy. Can Atema, you're manifesting a surprise Poland win.
Oh, that's not. I don't know. Like, people are going crazy a little bit.
Gothenburg 2026.
Vladimir, you're saying Gothenburg 2026.
We all
Might
know
happen,
that we all know that the arena is not like it won't work. Like it's not like standard for the EBU. They have
Yeah.
the
I
roof
think
and
Stockholm
stuff.
that would be. I think they would
Yeah, I
not
think
let
so.
Yes,
them.
but
the
Gothenburg,
idea
I
to
heard
do
that
it.
they are like renovating their arena, so maybe. But if you follow every regulation, you can't do in Gothenburg.
Don't worry, like you send like Lorraine again in 2 years, then
Exactly.
the arena will be ready.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of people asking about Albania in the chat. We have spoken about Albania, but just to recap, we love Albania. We think the staging is great, and we think
Amazing.
they're going to qualify and potentially get one of their best results ever in Eurovision. So there's Albania for you. Rye Bailey, hope UK is a shock win. If UK wins this year, we'll see pigs fly. Sadly, I don't think it's going to happen for the UK this year, but I like your optimism.
But
So,
they are gonna go high with the juries.
yeah. I've also heard some people asking about Cyprus, which we have already spoken about as well. But just to clarify, I think we like Cyprus. We love the
Yeah, we love
staging,
Cyprus, yeah.
and we think that they're going to qualify this year.
And we want Cyprus in the final.
Yeah. So I think we're probably going to get ready to wrap up soon.
Yes.
But
It's
if
very
we
late.
have to think about who do we think is going to win semi-final one?
Let's give me a list.
I am going to say either Poland, Sweden, or Belgium. One of those three, I think, will win
I
semi-final
agree
one.
with Jess. Those are exactly mine as well.
I can't pick one between them, but I'm.
I
Yes,
would
I would agree
right
with
now.
you,
I
yeah.
tend slightly more about Poland. I have a gut feeling
Yeah.
that this might like go high with the
Mhm. Yeah.
but we'll see.
Yeah,
On
but
Sunday.
remember, it's second in the running order. You know.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That might like kill slightly the chances, but
I think still Sweden is winning. Poland maybe second or third.
And then
but we all
Belgium
know like
probably.
And Belgium
placement
also
counts more in the
high.
final anyway.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see Norway high also. I
Yeah.
think. I would say Switzerland, but they're not. They're not in there.
Yeah, we would have won the semi if we were like
Oh, yeah, I
competing.
think so.
I guess.
Rye Bailey, you think Sweden are going to win the semi-final?
Yeah.
So who do we think is going to just miss out on that top 10? Who's going to be the 11th place that just misses out?
I'm scared that Iceland will be 11th. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That San Marino will go through, or like
That's
like
a
Portugal,
possibility.
because there are a lot of
Yeah.
also Portugal, like diaspora everywhere, and it's a beautiful song and a beautiful staging.
Yeah.
So I think
Portuguese
Iceland
diaspora is
might be there.
enormous in the French speaking in the entirety of Switzerland, but they are a lot like the most given family name in the French speaking part of Switzerland are Portuguese family name.
Yeah.
And it's not a joke, it's a fact.
I mean, I think that's one of the disadvantages of the rest of the world vote. It benefits the diaspora, but if you don't have a diaspora, there's no guarantee you're going to
Yeah,
do
you
well.
have to have it them in the other
Yeah.
European countries. Like Portugal,
Yeah.
like Poland, that is
Exactly.
like or Ukraine, that's like
Yeah.
San Marino also might be 11th. Yeah.
Yeah, Rye Bailey thinks San Marino. I think San Marino could be the 11th place.
San
I
Marino
think
could have a push from all the Italian living abroad. So
true, but I think Iceland's a definite qualifier. I think they don't need to worry about qualifying.
Iceland.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna qualify?
Oh, 100%. I
Okay.
think so.
But who is it? So that's the one non-locked qualifier, yeah.
Yeah.
for me, it's also
Okay, so
Iceland.
then San Marino is not qualifying.
You know, this is funny because I tried to come up with I tried to come up with a list of qualifiers before, and I had both San Marino and Iceland in my top 10, but now I'm like questioning everything.
Okay, so who you didn't have in your top 10 then? I'm curious now.
Yeah, I
Like-
know. I'm curious too because I can't remember.
Maybe Ukraine?
So I think I had Iceland, Poland, Estonia, Ukraine, Sweden, Norway, Belgium, San Marino, Albania, Netherlands qualifying.
Okay, so
So I've said, oh no, but Cyprus are going to qualify.
oh yeah.
Oh, then no. Right, Sam. Oh,
Hello.
I don't know. I don't
So-
know. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
So yeah, so what I do believe is that yeah, I think that Sweden is in, Albania is in, Norway is in, Poland is in, Netherlands is in, Belgium is in, Cyprus course, Estonia. Although
I would
nothing
not say
against
of course.
Tommy.
I would not say of course.
Just for Tommy, right?
If there would be a shocking non-qualifier,
Yeah.
I think that can be Estonia.
Like if it happened, it's because Tommy will be like punished because of the vocals. Because I love his song, I love what Tommy does, but for me, I was just slightly disappointed that he went with that song to the ESC. But yeah.
But he's also pretty popular. Like in Poland,
Yeah.
people knows him. You know,
I mean,
like
he's
from
the only Estonian
random
that is known
other things.
until the USA. That's sick.
Okay.
He's like on GQ magazine and stuff like this. The guy is very popular.
Sorry, I'm smiling because my mum was messaging me and she asked me what I was doing. And I said I was just finishing up the press end, and she's like, I'm watching you. So, hi, Mum.
Hello.
Hi, this is Mom.
She's not the biggest Eurovision fan, but she likes to tune in once every so often.
That's great.
Iceland. Rye Bailey, you think Iceland is borderline, but it's not a definite. Jakob is saying, hey, Maria.
Hello.
Rye Bailey, you think the Netherlands is out. Okay. Well, guys, I think we're probably going to wrap up now because it's midnight for us.
And
It
we're going
was
to
a
be
long day, and tomorrow even longer.
yeah,
And-
we can sleep in the press center, unfortunately.
And we know it's midnight for a lot of you Central Europeans and 1 a.m. for the Eastern Europeans time zones. So thank you for joining us for our second live for Monday for the semi-final one. Join us later today for the live semi-final one from Basel. We will be going live throughout the day. We also have more interviews coming up on our YouTube channel. Also, stay tuned on our TikTok for more videos coming up. And of course, we have articles coming out on our website. Stay tuned on our Facebook, our Instagram, our X, and YouTube Shorts. But thank you for joining us tonight. Come back tomorrow, I hope. And until then, bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Vote for Poland.
Vote